Hey guys, this is the first episode of the XW Fairmont rebuild. I've currently got a build series on Instagram which is called XW Project, which sort of highlights what I've done up to this point. I bought this car in 2013 and it's sat for quite a few years in the garage whilst I got the space, which I've got now, to work on it. And also got the skills, I guess. So I don't know if I've got those 100% down pat yet. I've restored a couple of other cars and bikes over the last sort of 10 years. But I just wanted to sort of go through, I guess, what we're doing here today and bring you a part of the journey. Alrighty, so we've got a 1969 XW Fairmont. The colour is reef green, which you probably can't really tell at the moment because most of it's been stripped off. But I'm keeping it the original colour. It came out with a white vinyl roof originally, which is not going to be there anymore. Had the gold interior, bucket seats at the front, etc. It was when I purchased the car, it wasn't an original running matching numbers car. It came with a 302 Cleveland and the C10 transmission. I'm going to be converting it to a 4-speed toploader, 351 4V motor on it as well. Body wise, it's actually really good. There are a few little rust issues, but nothing too major. So we've got a little bit of rust here that we need to fix. Same with the other side. There's been quite a few little rust repairs that I did, back 13 years ago that I've had to undo and redo, just because my skill level has sort of picked up from back then, and I'm not happy with what I did. But most of it's fairly straight. There's some rust on the underside, which I'll show you in a second. We've got a slight little dent here, which needs to be sanded back, the bog taken out and panel beaded to make it perfect. It's just not acceptable at the moment. The floors are in really good condition. There's some slight pitting on the driver's side floor. The passenger and the back's really good, so I'll need to sort out that. Inner and outer sill on this side is not too bad. I've got to still take this one off and fix this side. The other side's been completely changed over, both inner and outer. Trying to keep it looking as factory as possible. So yeah, not too bad there. I'll flip it over and we can have a look at the underside. Makes it so much easier with a rotisserie with a little motor section on the back. Makes life a lot easier. Alrighty, so the underside. When you stripped the suspension off the other day, getting stuck back into the project. Still got to do this front section, but overall. Okay, so this is the inner and the outer. So that all needs to be ground down smooth. That looks really good. This side here needs work. Okay, so I've got repair panels for this in the back shed. So we're going to pull those out and get onto those. Now, it's either going to be remove the outer, inner looks reasonably solid. So I think we're okay there. But until we open it up, we're not going to know 100% how much it needs. It might look good from this side, but it might be rat shit on the inside. Okay, what else we got? Both of these need to be redone. So I started picking these out yesterday. I think the rare spares have these panels. They're about $380 each. So I'm probably going to make my own, probably up to that section through there, and then fold up two new strengthening sort of tabs, I guess you'd call it, and then sort of follow the factory sort of spot weld section. This section here as well, I'll need to probably just cut it out and re-weld a new section in, trying to make it look as factory as possible. Yeah. Then we've also got to completely strip the bottom of the car, so and spray it and paint it. So I want to etch it all and paint it. Probably trying to look to see if I can paint it by sort of, I don't know, just after winter, I guess, just as the weather starts getting better. But we'll just see how inspired I am, and I guess this channel sort of to keep other people invested in it as well and push me, I guess, a little bit on it. Which, yeah. What else we got? There's a tiny bit of rust here, through here. So I might open up a larger section so I can see how bad it is at the back. The rest of it looks really good. A bit dusty. The rest of it looks really good. We've got to fix this section here, which I've done on the other side. There's about 3 pieces I need to replace for that piece there. Yeah. So I'll keep you a part of the journey, I guess, and yeah, work my way through it all. If there's any questions that you guys have for me or anything like that, please get in touch. Give us a follow. I'll just also want to reiterate, I am not a panel beater by any means. I'm a carpenter, fairly handy with a welder, and this is one of my passions, and I enjoy doing it. So if I do something wrong, just let me know. I'm always willing to learn, and you know, I've learned a lot from watching people such as yourselves online. Yeah, these projects are pretty unreachable for a lot of people, price wise, unless they give it a go themselves. So that's kind of what my sort of philosophy is, and I just like having a crack. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Thanks for being, yeah, thanks if you stayed this long, thank you very much, and I'll try and yeah, add some new videos shortly. Thanks guys.